Durk arrested over murder of Quando Rondo's cousin in alleged plot to avenge King Von. Little Durk has been arrested over his alleged role in a murder plot against Quando Rondo to avenge the death of King Von. The Chicago rapper, real name Durk Banks, was arrested on Thursday, October 24th in Broward County, Florida on a charge of murder for hire, according to police records. 5 other men alleged to be members of Durk's OTF, Only the Family collectives, have also been arrested on charges of murder for hire and murder for hire conspiracy in connection with the 2022 killing of Rondo's little cousin, Little Pab. Durk is currently being held without bond at Broward County Jail and is awaiting transfer into the custody of U.S. Marshals. Little Durk reportedly isn't even in LA yet, but fans are making their voices heard. Little Durk reportedly awaits transportation to Los Angeles from a Miami prison following his arrest for alleged murder for hire conspiracy. However, his absence in California didn't stop one fan from taking to the city federal courthouse to stand outside with a sign that reads "Free Durk Banks." Some people on Instagram agreed with the protesting fan or accommodated their efforts, whereas others was more critical of the case as a whole, and other fans support. Of course, these are all just allegations with no trial yet, so take everything with a grain of salt. This news comes after Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson addressed Little Durk's arrest during a press conference. Look, I don't know all the circumstances and details around these accusations he shared with reporters. What I do know though is that Little Durk's mission to build financial literacy for children across the city and making other critical investments for the children in the city is where his heart has been. There's no secret to the trauma that he grew up in and how he has worked to change that trauma into opportunities for other people. Then we got other fans and spectators alike have very different reactions to Little Durk's situation. For example, Joe Buttons recently compared him to Chief Keef on his podcast, remaking on how both Chicago rappers now have very different career paths. But still, this refers to how their contrast to terms of one getting arrested and the other staying mostly under the radar as of lately. The similarities are still there. Not any convictions or anything that jumps to conclusions as to their alleged innocence or alleged guilt. Meanwhile, FBG Duck's estate issued a statement on Little Durk's arrest, considering the lawsuit they had against him. The legal conflict is over Duck's alleged death on Durk's orders, alleging that he was very much involved in the alleged hit. With this, the estate expressed they feel they one more step closer to justice. Quando Rondo speaks out after Little Durk's arrest for his cousin's murder. Quando Rondo has broken his silence on Little Durk getting arrested over the murder of his cousin Little Pab, and his comments aren't what fans was probably expecting. While promoting his new single Life Goes On over the weekend, the Georgia rapper shared a few words on Instagram preaching forgiveness and positivity. He wrote, "We didn't get into the music industry to make it just to stay caught up in street shit. We all have families and communities counting on us. It's time to leave all that behind us." The mature message continued, "We already lost so much, and it's heavy on my heart to forgive anyone. I have issues with the past. It's all love from me, praying for everyone." Life Goes On also sees Quando Rondo declaring that he's leaving the street beef behind him and is now focused more on religion. "Beefing with the same color of my skin, same color of the hammer. Young niggas around here beefing over the color of the bandana. That's why I put my flag down and picked up a Quran, because life goes on," Quando Rondo raps. The Young Boy Never Broke Again signee also mentions his late cousin who was allegedly killed by members of Little Durk's OTF crew. "R.I.P. Pab, my nigga really died for the guap." Last week, Durk was arrested over the alleged role in the attempt hit of Rondo as payback for death of King Von. The Grammy-winning rapper was arrested in Florida and booked on a charge of murder for hire. 5 other men has also been arrested on charges of murder for hire and murder for hire conspiracy in connection with the killing of Quando Rondo's cousin Little Pab. They are accused of attempting to murder Quando Rondo at a gas station in Los Angeles August 2022, but fatally shooting the rapper's cousin who was with him at the time instead. The group carried out orders from and relied on resources of OTF, according to prosecutors, with flights and rental cars, paid with the credit card associated with the label. Little Durk and his co-defendants are expected to be transferred to Los Angeles soon, where they will appear in court. Neither he or his team has yet to comment on this arrest, for which Durk could face life in prison. Ray J has confirmed that Chris Brown broke up a heated confrontation between him and Diddy's sons, Christian, Quincy, and Justin, at a party this past weekend. All 5 men attended online influencer Tyra Electra's unruly agency Halloween party in Los Angeles, where Ray J was confronted by Puffy's 3 sons in the early hours of Sunday morning, October 27th. According to TMZ, the Combs siblings surrounded the one-wish singer and took issues with some of the things he said about their father since he was first accused of sexual assault last year. A Roll reportedly reportedly broke out, with Justin and Kristen allegedly making it clear that they wanted to fight Ray J. Chris Brown, along with others, then reportedly stepped in to break up the confrontation and defuse the situation between the four men. After the story made its rounds, Ray J hopped on Clubhouse with Wack 100 to confirm the report, though he did tell the Messy Music manager not to post his comments online. When asked if it was true that he was rushed by Diddy's sons, the singer/reality TV star said, "Yeah," while adding, "In LA, nigga, I'm at the club, dog. I had nobody with me, dog." Wack then asked him how many people confronted him, to which Ray J replied, "I don't know, like 8. He also confirmed that Chris Brown intervened, saying, "They too young, dog. I tried to talk some sense into them, like what happened, but luckily the homie Chris Brown stepped in." Ray J previously said he was cutting ties with Diddy after the video of him assaulting Cassie in 2016 surfaced online. Appearing on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, he said, "Everybody's messing up, but we can't be cool after that. It's unforgivable. It's too much." He added, "There's no room for that in this world that we've been working so hard to get to. That's fucking unacceptable. I never ever seen nothing like that in my life." Ray J also argued that the music mogul deserved to be harshly punished for his actions. Bare knuckles, you know what I'm saying? The homie needed public whipping, and only way it's gonna be right, 100 lashes, 1,000 lashes, that will help. The 43-year-old further addressed Diddy's legal drama following his arrest for sex trafficking and racketeering. In somewhat of a bizarre monologue on his web series, The Reality Check with Ray J, he said, "People are getting robbed if not only their money and their spirituality, they getting robbed for their womanhood and their manhood. Actions are being taken in ways that nobody can explain." Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil, he added, referencing the 1,000 bottles of baby oil that was allegedly discovered during a raid at Diddy's home early this year. He added, "Everybody got jokes about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message?" He laughed sarcastically. "That was funny, fam. Now what? I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes and sex make it better."